We'll say we couldn't stop it.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, the next, he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. And?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Oh boy, another trip to his office. His exciting office. Family matters. Rescue civilian from Reaper forces. Alright, well, you know where we're going. Back to the Citadel yet again. Back to the office. Boom, 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 boom. Back to the lab again. Okay. Maybe she'll finally know what that head is. It's Billy Corgan's suspended animation head. We had to preserve his musical genius. This looks familiar somehow. Oh, boo-hoo.
Anne, are you here?
I'm up in the plesiosaur.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
How you doing?
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. I took it out on him. So stupid.
Nah, who cares?
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again. He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
Oh, jeez.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Alright.
We need your help. last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Sweet.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes.
Yes.
When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Aha. Alright, so let me go over and take a look at some of this research. Oops, I pressed delete. It's all gone. Maybe I should have waited till I wasn't emotionally distraught. Oh well. Oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Me and my butter fingers. Guess there's nothing to look at, huh? Doesn't look like it. Should have talked to Anne. Hold on a second, Anne. I gotta check something out.
Hey, loco. Need a hand?
It's James! What the hell?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
You're right in front of this fucking dismembered skull, dude.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
Yeah, look! It bit him?
Hey, Edie. Husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
He got bitten by the husk head. Alright, I guess he's okay now? Alright, let's go talk to Anne. Little comic relief there, he gets bitten by a husk head.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course, it was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I?
Huh.
Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
That's right.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
Aha.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, he uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Huh. Interesting. Follower. Nice booty. Slap the booty. Slap a booty.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
Huh.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating.
Aha.
It and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear.
What a nice dad.
He'd have hated dying here.
Huh. Alright, we can talk to James again. Let's get into more hijinks.